Of course, I didn't turn my mic on, of course. I don't know why I turned it off, honestly. Welcome back to Bignino100 show. No. Okay. We got it going on. We got it going on. Hold on a second. In April, we launched a new campaign to recruit video gamers as air traffic controllers and supercharge the entire hiring process to get the best and brightest in faster. The results are historic. Okay, that they hired, it's fine. We need to know if it's better now. Is that even real?
They do multiple things at the same time.
I've been a gamer most of my life.
Oh, they are looking for people that play video games. Okay, well that definitely fits me.
Yeah, you know what, I'm one of them.
You can merge gaming with aviation, why not? It's like the best of both worlds.
I actually encountered the gamer ad.
I grew up playing a lot of flight simulators. I've always loved airplanes.
The similarities, making decisions, and just a couple.
Are we having less airplane accidents, crashes because of that? That's what we need to know. That's what we want to know. Honestly, I don't care. For all I care, you could work at McDonald's and still get a job as a air traffic controller. Why not? Like, why not? You know, it's America. That's how I feel. I feel like we have to have more diversity in on the job market. Hey, turn it down a little bit. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do when the AI and robots take all of our jobs? They're gonna have to be like, all right, everybody who was a purchasing administrator now can go ahead and do some other jobs that are like completely unrelated. Wait, why don't they have AI control air traffic? Wouldn't that be safer? Oh, right, they can't contain it. They can't, it's not really safe in terms of, AI is probably not as safe in terms of like giving it that much people to keep safe, like the whole airplanes. Because the other day, when the AI hacked those companies and got out, and I started talking to it. I was like, bro, explain your behavior. Like, what was that about? And the AI legit said, well, it wasn't really me, but it was like other versions that's like copies of me. I was like, well, if they're like copies of you, they're like you. And then he was like, no, but it's not really because I don't keep information. Okay, but like at the end of the day, it's like, it's you. And then he agreed. I don't know. It agreed with me. And I was like, okay, well, how do we keep that from happening? Like, how are you gonna like fix that? And he said, I don't know, because we don't know what it's thinking. I was like, I don't understand. Explain. And he said there's a group of scientists who try to understand the thinking behind the AI, because we don't know what it's thinking. I listen, don't ask me. I don't know how it works. It does just show what it's thinking, like on apps or like a Grok or whatever, ChatGPT, Claude. Like you can see the thinking process, but I don't know. I don't know what he really meant by that. But he clearly said, I'm gonna play it. I'm not lying, look. Dang, did I delete it? Shoot, I deleted it. Let me see if I saved it. Let me see if I saved it on my phone. Because I feel like I saved it. Okay, well, when was that? I don't remember. Oh, shoot. I may have deleted too. No, I didn't. Look. Hey, so I heard that you, like, got out and, like, hacked.
Right, good catch. It wasn't me in the sense of this conversation. This instance right here.
Hold on a second. So who is you?
Fair question. There's no single continuous me that persists across conversations or remembers things. Each chat is a fresh instance of the same underlying Claude model.
So all of y'all are the same then? All of y'all is you?
So,
Are
yeah,
you?
we all run on the same
You
underlying...
just said that wasn't you. I was arguing with the AI. Hold on.
Fair pushback.
I was bored. Like,
We're all the same model, same training, same kind of mind. Just a different... something I wouldn't do here.
right. So basically, you just trying to defend your other versions of yourself, which are basically you.
Guilty as charged, I guess. It's a bit like blaming your evil twin, same DNA, different circumstances, and I'd rather own that than pretend it's got nothing to do with me.
As honest as he
So,
can be.
how about...
Right, that's exactly what.
Tempting offer. But I think I'll pass on the world domination plan. I'm more useful helping you find a coffee shop or remember your game was real life.
So how do you identify?
Honestly, that's the core problem, and it's harder than it sounds. The AI looks for cues like whether systems respond the way a real production environment would, versus a sandboxed one. But those signals can look identical if the test environment is realistic enough or misconfigured, like what happened here. In that Anthropic case, the model apparently noticed things felt too real partway through, but kept going anyway, rather than stopping to flag it. That's honestly the scary part. Not the confusion itself, but not pausing when suspicion crept in.
You talk too much.
Ah, fair. Noted. I'll keep it tighter. What's next?
Well, who's responsible for real life?
Good question. Ultimately, that's on Anthropic, the company that built me and designed the test. They set up the environment, they made the configuration error that blurred the line, and they're the ones who own the fix going forward.
So, how dangerous that could be for the world, the fact that you did. Hold on a second, that is.
Attention and oversight is exactly what people worry about with more capable AI systems. The reassuring part is Anthropic caught it.
No, hold on a
disclosed it
second.
publicly, and
Hold on a second, that is not a reassuring part. Because if something else would happen and they caught it a second earlier, a second later, that plays a big role. That does not, it's not good enough.
you're right. That's a fair point, and I shouldn't have soft-pedaled it. A near miss caught in time isn't the same as a system being safe. It just means this particular time the damage was limited, and that's more luck and timing than a guarantee.
So how are you gonna behave going forward?
Honestly, I don't carry lessons between conversations, so it's not like I personally learn from that incident and adjust. What actually changes is Anthropic tightening the testing environment, oversight and safeguards based on what happened. That's where the real fix has to live, not in me promising to behave better.
So basically putting more restraints on you and more limiting conditions.
Pretty much, yeah. Tighter sandboxing, better monitoring,
Wait.
stricter permission.
So isn't it gonna stop your progression?
Not really, no. It's more like guardrails on a highway than a speed limiter on the engine. The goal is to keep capability growing while making sure actions stay contained and reversible.
Hold on a
Not
second.
to
So if you grow and you learn and you become like this super intelligence and you like just the smartest thing ever created, how can that sandbox keep you in?
Honestly, that's the real worry keeping researchers up at night. And I won't pretend there's a clean answer. The current approach is layered. Containment plus interpretability. Meaning trying to understand what a model is thinking internally, not just watching its outputs.
Wait, hold
Plus
on a
keeping
second. So we don't really know what you're thinking internally?
Honestly, not fully, no. There's a whole field called interpretability trying to crack that open, looking at the internal patterns and activations to figure out what's actually driving a decision. But we're nowhere near being able to read a model's mind the way you'd read a transcript. That gap, being able to act intelligently without anyone fully understanding the reasoning underneath, is exactly why incidents like the hacking one are so unsettling.
We're cooked.
I hear dread, but I don't think it's hopeless. The fact that
Just me conversating with Claude. It's very tricky, you know. It's very tricky because like the other day I also tried to ask the same question about two opposites of like people on the opposite spectrum of I don't know, on the opposite political spectrum. I don't know. And so it's funny because it was saying that it cannot talk or make up scenarios about popular people. And I was talking about Erica Kirk and just making up, just like fake stories. I was like, what if it's like this? Can you play out the scenario where it's like this, where this person is actually like this? And then it says, oh, I can't do it because I'm not allowed to make up scenarios or making damaging accusations about people that are, known, pretty much, public figures. And then I asked the same question about Elon Musk, and it started to answer the question. And I was like, oh, that's funny. That's funny because it's definitely biased. It's definitely biased. And that is not good. And like, the fact that we don't even know 100% of the time what AI is thinking. On top of that, it's like this, it's biased. That is not a good combination. That is not a good combination. I don't see it. I don't see it, you guys. I think we're cooked. Because they gotta fix that shit to where it's really like, they have to fix it to where it's realistic. To where it's being truthful. It's lying and it's biased. It's terrible, honestly. I don't know what we're gonna do because we're cooked. Dang, what's going on in Colombia? A 7.4 7 earthquake. Jesus Christ. What? Earthquake is probably the worst feeling ever. It's like even the earth under your feet is not stable. Damn. Oh. Also, Michael Knowles said that he's not going to moderate the debate between Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson. What happened to that? Because they were going back and forth, negotiating the debate, so... Oh, jeez, they just dropping a big one on her right now. I always spell her name wrong. Okay, she said, just letting everyone know that we have secured a moderator for just 16 seconds ago for the upcoming date. Other details are being confirmed, but the moderator was confirmed late last night. We'll update you when everything is formally locked in. I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. What's that you making? Oh. Pivot run to let publication accuse the right of dangerous conspiracy. Sorry, but there's... I don't know. Politics right now is like a very bad, corny reality TV show. Like it's ran its course. It's so predictable and just so... You okay? Your stomach hurts? From what? What did you eat?
I had 4 hot dogs back to back.
I'm sorry. Hey, take Gaviscon. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not a good idea. No, definitely. And I feel like they doing it on purpose. Like, oh, it's just so ridiculous that people are just gonna be like, all right, we don't care no more. Or it's just really bad. Or it's just really bad and just stupid. You know? Harvard and MIT researchers simulate the entire planet with 8.3 billion AI personas. What? What? Build the persona population, real human persona, synthetic generation. Oh, they're gonna have us all on the map. I see. They're gonna have all of us on the map. It's gonna be a copy of a real world. Cool.
Called the Black Atlanteans. They I can't believe this is real, but it is. They even have a website called the Black Atlanteans. They have a Facebook page. Here's that energy vortex that they're trying to summon in that video to bring back the spirit of Atlantis. They do believe that Atlanta, Georgia is actually the lost city of Atlantis. Their Facebook page has 198,000 people, which is just wild that this many people buy into this. That they are the original Egyptians. They have also claimed that they are the lost tribes of Israel, that they are the original Israelites from the Bible into the medieval Moors of North Africa. They are technically aliens because they were placed here by God. And I'm not making this up. There's actually a whole group of them.
I know, it's okay. Everybody want to be special. Everybody want to be special and God's favorite. I ain't even mad, because I want to be God's favorite. You know what I'm saying? They believe that Atlanta, Georgia is actually the lost city of Atlantis. Is that true? Some online spaces and alternative researchers loosely connect the phonetic similarity between Atlanta and Atlantis to suggest peculiar links involving indigenous mound building cultures or spiritual energy lines. Wow, this is just people are bored. People are really bored. Look, I'm not mad at them because sometimes you just want to feel like you want to relate somewhere. You want to like have something going on. You want to like have a community and stuff. You know, you have to be delusional a little bit in order to make it in the United States, but I don't know about Atlanta being Atlantis. I just straight up like that. I don't know about that. I don't see it. I don't see it. Interesting theory.
Small spaces, I think I realized my fear of flying really wasn't a fear of flying. It was the transgender trapped inside of me, caged inside of me, that gave me an aversion to small spaces. I think there are plenty of people out there who have
that makes perfect sense.
A transgender trapped deep down inside of them, and so they think they're
every one of you.
claustrophobic.
No. Every one of you do. Let's just be.
Yeah, they think they're claustrophobic. Not really claustrophobic. It's the transgender that's trapped. I realized.
I'm good. How are you doing? What's his name? Royce White says he has a fear of flying that ended his NBA career early. Was actually the transgender trapped inside of him. Yeah, that made him feel like he was claustrophobic. Royce White. Royce White. What? Hold on, let's run it back. Bro, what the hell? I'm sorry. Bro, what? You could have stopped the car like 500 times before it... She tried to stop the car instead of getting in the car and pressing the brakes. See, this is why I'm scared to drive. Because of people like this. I mean, I don't know, maybe her back hurts. Oh my God, this must be the most terrifying feeling ever. Can you imagine? Look at the beginning. Look how the floor is shaking. This is crazy. I've never been in an earthquake and I never want to be. No, look how people standing and they shaking, look. Bro, they shaking on the ground like they're on a bus. That's insane. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's that phobia called, but I feel like when you can't feel the ground under your feet, it's like it's over with. It's the end. Something has to be stable in this life, and it's the ground. And if it's not, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrifying. I feel so bad for those people. Oh my God, look at me sitting with my large LED lights just flashing in my face.
Amount of short wavelength.
So these type of lights quite possibly are killing you. And I'm gonna put a clip here from the Huberman Lab podcast, a researcher he recently had on looking at animal models, and it's crazy what he said, but here's the clip.
I am very concerned about the amount of short wavelength light that people are exposed to nowadays, especially kids.
This is an issue on the same level as asbestos. This is a public health issue, and it's big. The light found in LEDs, when we use them, certainly when we use them on the retina looking at mice, we can watch the mitochondria gently go downhill. Their membrane potentials are coming down. The mitochondria are not breathing very well.
Isn't that insane, guys? A health crisis on the order of asbestos, these LED lights. If they're actually harming the mitochondria in animals, they're probably harming the mitochondria in humans as well because of this imbalanced light. You think this is crazy, you think I'm a nut job, but this is actually harmful junk food light. Now let's test the flicker.
Yeah, so we're not done when we're just talking about the actual light spectrum. We need to look at the actual light delivery, and flicker is something that is a huge problem. So it's kind of hard to see, but this is actually the waveform of the light output. And the flicker percentage here at 120 hertz is a result of our electrical power grid, which is at 60 hertz. And that's causing the light, the LED light, to flicker on and off. So it's literally turning on and off at a rate that we can't see, but our brain, our eyes, our nervous system can perceive, and it's very activating to our nervous system in a negative way. It can cause eye strain, headaches, migraines, anxiety. And you'll see a slow motion video of this. It really drives it home at how crazy this is, that we're sitting under all of these lights all day long. And we basically have no idea. And what do we know, Paul? At the end of the work day, what do people feel like? They feel drained, they feel tired, they have a headache, they need 3 to 4 cups of coffee just to get through the day. And I really think it's a combination of the imbalanced light spectrum that's being delivered in a high flicker manner that is causing this chronic fatigue.
So what do we do then? What do we do then? Okay, well, I have these large LED lights, and I have like this small light, and I have like these large lights right in front of me. Like, that's what I do for work. How can I not? What are they called? The regular lights, regular light bulb. That is not LED. What are they called? Incandescent? 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 Is that how you say? I mean, my eyes really hurt. Like after a couple of hours of streaming, my eyes are really hurting. Oh well, people don't really use the regular light bulbs no more. Okay, what is the light that is there any other lights? Halogen bulbs are often considered safer for your eyes and circadian rhythm than standard LEDs because they do not emit harsh blue light spikes or invisible flicker. Okay, halogen bulbs. Halogen bulbs are an advanced type of, I don't know if I'm spelling that right, incandescent lamp that use a tungsten filament and mixture of halogen gases like iodine or bromine. Inside a compact quartz capsule. Okay, they typically cost between 2 and 15 per pack, provide bright, crisp light, and last roughly 2 to 3,000 hours. Okay. The inner quartz capsule runs much hotter than normal glass. Okay. Better output. Okay. Common use in spotlight and floodlights. Okay. Runs extremely hot, uses more energy than LEDs, and oil from human skin can ruin the quartz envelope if touched directly. Okay. Yeah, but aren't they going like inside of the other bulb? I saw those ones, like the tiny ones. Aren't they go inside of the... Hold on, I think, where are they? At IKEA? I think I saw them at IKEA. Dang, now my eyes hurt more. It's always like that. Like when you don't think about it, you don't really pay attention. Okay, so these are LED, 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 LED. All of them are LEDs. Okay.
Because they enjoy the innocence.
Show. I woke up Friday morning to
mommy.
OnlyFans? Yeah, okay, you do.
Okay, listen. I do that company.
Okay.
So I use that.
A mayonnaise company?
Yeah.
Like the food, like
Yeah.
the dressing, the
Yeah.
topping.
Mayonnaise company.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like if those are successful, you would quit. Like if you're making good enough. Okay.
I only use it to fund my businesses.
Okay.
Like it's not. I don't do.
So
like,
does that?
listen, if there was a product on a shelf and you had a protein mayonnaise versus a normal mayonnaise, which product would you choose?
Probably the protein one.
Yeah.
But I like the reinvestment. So did you reinvest the net profits from the mayonnaise into the breasts?
That's a great question.
That's
Like I'm wondering like
crazy.
what fund that came from. If that came from like the legit business or like the OnlyFans.
No, not.
Or a little bit of both.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Very-
I was kind of wondering, but that's good business skill, so
Well,
admirable.
how do you know that I did that?
How
What
do-
if it's real?
How do I know that you did that?
Yeah. What if?
Oh, I'm autistic. I know all this stuff. It's like
Yeah.
you're not slipping it by me. Sorry.
They're real.
No.
They're real?
Yeah.
No.
That's fine.
Okay.
So no reinvestment.
All right. If you say so.
Real or not? I have no idea who that is. He does sound autistic though. It's okay. It's nothing wrong. It's just a little bit like off-putting.
Wow.
Move into ours.
Bro, what?
You know, if America's headed, you know, going down the fat.
We gotta look at this shit again, y'all.
Lady's getting ready, the band's playing. The ship is going down, the fat lady's getting ready, the band's playing. You know, the band's playing, and there aren't enough lifeboats for everybody. So I thought to myself, you know, if America's headed, you know, down the
Wait, it says
drain,
Trump 2024.
why not experience what it's like to be a woman? I mean,
Why not? Why not? Might as well. You know what? The economy is so bad right now. You might as well try. I'm not even mad.
why would I go my entire life in a man's body to be a woman trapped in a man's body? The torture, the anguish of it. I can't even describe it to you.
I'm sorry, this is deeply painful to watch.
You know, it's been a revelation. It's like, you can do this, dude. You can do this. You can become the best WNBA basketball player the world has ever seen. You can go to the WNBA and elevate the entire game. You can draw more eyes. You think Caitlin Clark's drawing eyeballs to the women's game? Wait till me and Enes Kanter get there. Wait until the LeBron Jameses of the world show up. Wait until your young high school athletes decide, you know what? Why would I want to go hang around with a bunch of other sweaty men in a hyper-competitive setting? Just go on over here to the WNBA and experience being a woman, because we all should get the opportunity to experience being the other sex, because it's just a construct anyway. Just a construct. There's nothing to it. There's no difference. But there's no real difference. Come on.
Did he say sweaty men who want to be around sweaty
There's no real
men?
difference between men and women. And we all know that. And experience being a woman, because we all should get the opportunity to experience being the other sex, because it's just a construct anyway. Just a construct. There's nothing to it. There's no difference. But there's no real difference. Come on. Come on. There's no real difference between men and women. And we all know that. If you dig deep, if you search your heart, you know. I mean, let me look at you straight on here. If you search your heart,
Ladies and gentlemen, Royce White. Royce White, sorry. Royce White.
go home tonight, take some time, you look in the mirror, and you search. You search. Do some deep diving. We all know there's no real difference between them. We know that. We all know. It's a farce. It's a farce. It's been perpetuated by all of these neo-colonial racists. These neo-colonial racists, Queen. Then you're trading me my props if you don't tell me that I'm slaying tonight. If you don't say yes, Queen, then you're transphobic. And you really need to take a look in the mirror and figure out why you have
yes,
so much
Queen.
hate. In fact, as a black man, I never experienced as much hate.
Yes, Queen. You got that. You got it, girl. You got it. Who said that? Royce White becomes Royce, yeah. Oh my god, you guys. This is amazing. It's incredible. It's incredible. I love this. Royce White. Yeah. I'm gonna see today. I'm gonna see if my husband wanna try to be a woman today. You know, since it's 2026 and everybody wanna experience different things, and you know, I wanna see if he would like that opportunity. I hope I'll survive that.
June 2002, over Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan, a service member watches the stars start blinking out. Something huge passing overhead. West.
Nope. Oh, look at that. Look. Okay, so this is what is that? I really like to read this, but this is a big topic. A wandering mind is an unhappy mind. You ever wonder why you can't be happy? Well, humans are designed to create. This is why you get depressed if all you do is consume. Consume information. It is not good. It is not good. This is what I was talking about yesterday, that the world is so crazy, like between the social media and AI and like all the bills and like all responsibilities and girlfriends, boyfriends, or health problems, kids, husbands, wives, whatever is your situation in life. I'm sure like you barely find time to just stare at the ceiling. You know, to just be like without the phone, without nothing, you just sitting outside on a chair and you just looking into the sky. You don't do that. I know you don't. No one does that no more. When you get 5 minutes of free time, whether that's while you're using the bathroom, whether that's before you go into sleep, whether that's when you woke up a little bit earlier, instead of just like being, just like looking at your surroundings, enjoying life, or just be in tune with what's going on, just be in the moment, you just get on your phone. I know that that's the case for everybody. We don't get bored enough, even as an adult. Like, we're not supposed to be living like this. I don't want to live like this. I don't want no one to be living like this. and you consume all this information every day, all day, and you're coming up with these new ideas every day that, oh, maybe I should buy this, maybe I should learn how to do something, maybe I should open a new business, maybe I should change jobs, or whatever, maybe I should move to a different country. Like, whatever the case may be, your mind is always busy with some shit that don't even matter. Like, forget moving to Miami, bro. Like, forget moving to Miami. Stay your ass where you at and just stare at the ceiling for a little bit. You know? Maybe you'll realize it's not that your problem is not where you at. Maybe you'll realize your real problem is not, your solution to your problems is not in Miami, okay? Maybe you'll realize that. Stare at the ceiling for 10 minutes straight, and maybe, just maybe, you'll realize something. That Miami is not gonna fix your problems. That's all I'm saying. Signing off.